Hey guys, welcome back to Clashing with Corey. First, I want to apologize to you guys for not uploading a video for a few days, but I have a good reason, I promise. I just got married yesterday. If you guys want to see a selfie of me and my bride, check out my Discord server. I'll leave a link for an invite down in the description of this video. So right now I'm on a road trip. We're going on kind of a short little family vacation right after the wedding, and then we're going to go to Mexico the following week, so I'll be gone a whole nother week after that. But lucky for me, my beautiful bride agreed to drive so I could make this video for you guys. The fact that we're on the road probably means that you probably got some background noise, and I apologize for that, but I really wanted to get a video out to you. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get into some attacks. This is pulling from WHF's war that's almost over against Clash Warriors. This is an NDL war, which is the no dip league, so no dip in here. That's why you're going to see some of these 10s left on the board there. You know, and the war's already over. They're out of attacks, so we're already up by a few stars. We got Hexagram going in live. Why don't we go check out a live attack? You know, this war's already over, so he very well might just be having fun with this, but he's going to go ahead and go in with, looks like a mass miner. Kind of makes me suspect that number 5 here has a Lalo in his CC, because mass miners are a really good way to take advantage of that. Because the hounds really don't do any damage at all. Usually there's a loon or something in there that you can just poison, and it's really not going to mess with the miners too much. So he's got Hero on either side to cut the funnel. He's got the Warden and the Siege Machine going in with the miners. I'm guessing he's got some more max miners in that Siege Machine. So now the enemy does have a damaged CC, but the new freeze spell will allow you to go ahead and freeze that and use a double poison to help kill it. So he's had to pop both his heroes. His queen's still up, but she's going to go down pretty soon. But there's not a lot of this base left. He's still got a heal. He's got a ton of miners up. It looks like he's going to absolutely wreck this Town Hall 11 here. Is he going to swag that last heal? I think he's going to swag a heal on this max Town Hall 11 base. Wow, nice hit, Hex. Smash. So I wasn't planning on putting this in the video. He just happened to go in live right when I started filming, so I thought, hey, why not? And I did have one of my subscribers ask for some minor attacks. So I have a Town Hall 10 one I'm going to put in this video too, but that live hit from Hex is just a nice bonus. Swag to heal on a max Town Hall 11. Nice work, bro. All right, we're going to go in. Actually, we're going to go see one of his Town Hall 10 hits, which was a Queen Walk Miner hit. So the theme of this video today is going to be taking advantage of hounds in the enemy CC, because they can be a really big pain, especially if you don't know they're there. If you have a surprise hound, they're the worst, because it basically takes your queen out of commission. If you're sending your queen in, whether it's a queen charge or a kill squad, as soon as she locks onto that hound, she's done. She's stuck on it for, I don't know, the 15-20 seconds it takes to pop it. And then by the time she gets rid of all the pups that come out, she's pretty well dead if she's got any defenses firing on her. But when you know that there's a hound in the CC, there's several attacks you can use and strategies to take advantage of that. And that's the theme of these 3 Town Hall 10 attacks I'm going to show you guys today. So we just saw Hex going on his Town Hall 11 account and smash it base with mass miners. Now we're going to see him use a Queen Walk Miner. So basically it's going to, you know what I mean, the same principle that I explained on the other hit, except this one he's going to add a Queen Walk around the side. Now for that, just pick an area where your queen is going to walk and her healers aren't going to get picked off by air defenses, a nice safe side. And you want to get your miners down fairly soon behind her. That way they're kind of help tanking for her, and she doesn't have to burn her ability. If you let her go too long with no other miners backing her up, she's going to end up taking too much heat and dying too soon. But if you get the miners in there pretty soon, see, he's got his king down on the bottom, cutting off the defenses out there, or cutting off the buildings out there, so he doesn't lose any miners down there. So just like we talked about on the other hit, you have a hound and a loon in the CC. You don't need to poison the hound, but you do need to poison the loon. And make sure you get a heal right on those miners if the loon gets over them, because those drops do a lot of damage. So he did get that loon down with 1 poison and 1 freeze, it looks like. So he's got all his spells used at this point. Now he does take 4 heals and a rage. Now that's what I normally take on my minor hits too. The rage can be nice just for like in the core of the base. If you get some really high hit point buildings or an area where the heroes are next to wizard towers or something, it really just helps him blast through that core out the other side. So, and on these type of raids, when you have a queen walk, you usually do have to deal with the hound at some point, but if you look at it, most of these defenses are gone. So when she's able to just deal with the hound, and the hound only, no other defenses, it might take a little bit of time, but she's not going to die. You're usually not going to have to use her ability, so it's not a problem to deal with that hound at the end of the raid. You know what, I think this attack was fairly quick, too. I don't think time was an issue at all on it. He swagged his queen ability. Just a really nicely executed queen walk minor hit. Excellent way to take advantage of having a hound in the CC. So for our next example, we're going to go up to Mango Brain's attack. And this is like some old school Town Hall 10 hit stuff right here. And he just recently started using it more for hound CCs, and it's a really good idea. Basically, he's going to use the old bowler strategy, you know what I mean, that came out basically as soon as bowlers came out. But he's going to send his queen around the outside of the base because this base is already hit, and he knows there's a hound in the CC. And so it really works out pretty well. Now he uses 2 loons on the bottom to go ahead and trim that archer tower, and that's like I've said before, and I'll always say, you know what I mean, be creative on your funneling, and any investment you make on setting a good funnel is going to be a good investment. Don't be afraid to invest too many troops into a funnel. Those are the best investments you can ever make, is setting up a great funnel. So he's kind of trickling in his bowlers. The enemy base there's got a lot of trash buildings on the outside, and so he's just kind of trimming those, and he's using a siege machine. Let's look where the town hall is down here. So that's the angle it's going to be at. He brought a freeze for that first inferno, just keep his siege machine alive longer. And if you pause and look there, he didn't poison the hound because poison doesn't do anything to hound. He specifically poisoned that loon to get rid of it. So that siege machine's breaking walls. He's got the freeze down on the inferno, just so that siege machine's going to get almost to the back of this base. What he did that was kind of strange on this, he did not bring any jumps. Usually if you're using a siege machine with your bowlers, you're usually going to bring 1 jump just to get through the core, but he manages to set his troops down in a way where the siege machine really doesn't take that much damage, so it's able to make it through the entire base. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see his queen charge is still going strong. Never had to use her ability. Same principle as the queen walk miners. As long as you get your other troops down soon enough, you know what I mean? You got to let her cut the funnel, but then you got to get your troops in. They will help tank those inner defenses so that she's not taking too much fire, doesn't have to waste her ability. So his siege machine finally popped, and he's got some Valks in there. The hound is, chasing him, but really not doing anything at all. And at this point, I think that this raid was only like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. His queen probably could have finished this thing on her own. But now look at this. He's still got 2 loons left over and a rage that he hasn't used yet. He's going to bring those 2 loons in to directly target that wizard tower. And he's just going to rage them up just to get this raid over sooner. Didn't need those loons. Didn't need that last rage, you know what I mean? Honestly, he could have just swagged them all, but sometimes it's nice just to get the base beat and done with. And he actually gets it taken care of with those loons right before that hound was going to pop, so he never had to deal with the pups at all. Excellent creative hit by Mango. So now we're going to see a kill squad style hit. Now this base was hit, I think, a couple times before. Johnny Boy came in with this hit. So it is going to be a kill squad style, but he's not going to send his queen in the base. He's going to send her around the side, because she's going to go around the side. She's going to be able to reach this archer tower, this wizard tower, mortar, and, if she makes it that far, she might even get that cannon as well. So she's still going to get some great value without going in the base. If she goes in the base, she's going to get stuck on the hound, and then her value's gone. So he's going to bring in a couple wizards to start cutting the funnel. And then his king comes down. Queen comes down. So he's got a golem right in front of that siege machine. I'm not convinced that he needed the golem there, but you know what? That is going to do some more tanking for probably his queen if it goes in there. And, give her a little bit more time to go around the edge and take care of that base. So he's got the pre-poison down, because that's right where the enemy queen is, and that's also right where the enemy CC is going to come out and contact the siege machine. Maybe just a little early, but I don't think he wanted that queen pounding on his siege machine yet. So if you look up there, The Hound and the Loon are out. The Queen has gone on the outside of the base, which is exactly what you want with the Hound Loon CC. So she's going to pick up some more value. Now he's got his poison down, just one. Just use your max poison for that Loon. Make sure you place it right. If by chance you miss it, you always get another chance to get it later. Now see, since he put that poison down so soon, way too soon, it's not going to kill that Loon. It wore out too soon. But look at the value he's already got out of this. And I don't know if you looked at the troop bar down below, but he had 35 hogs on this raid, and he's got 4 heals left. And look at this nice little path he's got left. So the Loon is an issue. Having that poison out a little too early is an issue. That Loon, that's kind of scary, but he's going to deal with it just fine with his second poison. Wow, Queen is going to get that other cannon over there before she goes down. She's got hogs coming in. Healing around that Inferno on those open spaces is always a good idea, because a lot of folks like to throw a big bomb in there. So we got a lot of skeletons chasing around, but honestly, that Loon is a bigger threat than the skeletons, because that Loon deals, well, first of all, really heavy damage when it drops, but it's also splash damage. So, you know, if you got 30 hogs standing in the same spot and that Loon drops, it's bad news. So he gets that second poison down in a spot where it does catch and kill that Loon, and that means he doesn't have that second poison to deal with all those skellies, which, you know, sucks. But honestly, getting that Loon was a lot more important. And let's look down here. This is not a close raid. Look at all these hogs left. I mean, they're grouping up, but he's got a ton of hogs. Now they're going to deal with skellies, and then they'll go help with cleanup as well. Oh, he had a miner down there to help with cleanup as well. Got plenty of hogs left. Not an issue. Absolutely crushed this base. So, basically, if you know the enemy has a Hound in their CC, you know, send a Queen Walk around the side of the base, or Sui your Queen around the side of the base. You know, a lot of times you'll go in with the Sui Lalo. You can send your King in with some bowlers and valves, take out some value. You can take out a couple more Wizard Towers or an air defense with your Queen around the edge, and Lalo the rest is another good option as well. And if I would have had one of those examples in this war, I would have thrown that in the video as well, because that's another really good way to take advantage of it. So, once again, I'm on a road trip. I apologize for the background noise. I'm doing this on my phone, which I never do. Usually I do it on my tablet, so I've got all my editing stuff there. So the video is just going to go down as it is. I'm not going to really be able to edit this or anything, and that's okay. Maybe I'll throw up a thumbnail on it later on, but I just really wanted to get a video out to you guys, tell you guys why I haven't done a video in a few days, because I got married, and yeah, she's beautiful, and the wedding was awesome. So, you know, if you want to see a picture of that, go ahead and join the Discord server down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.